attaining Mach 1 of his own volition is impressive. I'm man enough to admit that.
Are you sure about that, Egghead?
Did the Cocoa inspire the ancients? Or did the Cocoa adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone? An adorable program. Personally. I wonder if she has a preference.
It's like I'm seeing double vision. Take a seat, I'm on a mission. We got everything to gain. To become everything you're not, you just give it all you got and take the pleasure with the pain. Yeah, I can feel my fire awaken. No time for being complacent. There's a dream on the horizon, you know we gotta chase it.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers. This will hopefully be the final episode of the main story before going on to the final horizon. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? No, we will see, because this will be the final episode. But before we go and fight the final boss, I tried recording this before, and then I realized, like before the final boss would occur, that I forgot to do something regarding the fishing spots. I bought all Eggman logs, but I didn't look at them, so we're gonna fix that right now. And it doesn't matter which fishing spot you go to read them. But I think this is the Eggman logs are quite vital to understanding the final bit of this game. I don't want to try it. I just want to look at the Eggman logs. Fishopedia. And these are all the fish. These are all the fish that we've caught. Look at them. You can look at them. I'm not reading every single one because we'll be here all day. As well as the other things. Look at all this. Choppers, starfish and all that. Okay, that's all fish. I'm not sure how many fish there are, but that's all the fish. Right, let's go and read these Eggman logs.
Some force is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do.
Okay.
What gun military craft doing in here? Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more.
You don't need to learn more in the slightest, Egghead. I think you've learned enough. Every time you've learned more, it's always ended badly for you, hasn't it?
The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West Side Island, even Angel Island. Where is this environmental data coming from?
I wonder.
I found elements from my own Eggnet, the United Federation, even Planet Donpar Kingdom race data. As best as I can surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world. Fascinating.
Around the world? What other data has it gotten? Are you talking about your world or the real world, Egghead? Because currently you're in cyberspace. We're in cyberspace. But when we leave cyberspace, we're in the real world. So, what world are you talking about? The cyberspace world or the real world?
I am officially jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who have previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employ is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet.
I don't like how you said yes there, Egghead. I don't think you should salvage it in the slightest. Like I said in Eggman log, I think 2 or 1. Yeah, it's not ending good for you.
It appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
You don't want to. No, you can't. Don't.
Who were the ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The echidnas?
Nah.
Black arms?
Ugh.
Babylonians? Art? And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
But there are 5 islands. Kronos, Ares, Chaos, Rhea, and Ornos. Okay, I can understand if you want to loop all Kronos and Rhea together, because they're basically one half of each other, except that it's just that I would say Rhea is essentially just Kronos in an alternate universe, because there's a tower where Giganto is. So how could Giganto be there and a tower there be there at the same time? Unless killing Giganto made the tower appear. But Ornos, I don't like the islands the same layout, same looking, sure, same theme. But in my opinion, it's a totally different island. The layout's different.
I'm finding multiple connections between the ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery. Not when the answers are more mysteries.
No one likes solving something that lead to more mysteries. That didn't answer anything, bro. You're just confusing me further.
The ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone?
That's very interesting. But I wouldn't say the Coco run around. Sure, unless you count the little Cocos that Chaos helps, because he runs around picking up stuff. And then Knuckles' Coco, they roll around, they're moving into form. Amy's Coco doesn't really do that. At least unless you count that one cutscene where she saw the mother and child go. But all the other Cocos, the Cocos that we pick up, they don't move. They jump about, but they're not running around the islands. They're in one spot, very hidden, unless you've got skins on, but they're very hidden. So they're not running around, Egghead. They're staying in one spot.
Something wiped out the ancients, that's for certain. A catastrophic event caused dire environmental shifts across the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild. They were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation.
Oh, damn. Damn! What caused them to die out within the generation? What catastrophe could they have gone through for that to happen?
I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They are relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable. Except to a genius like me.
I mean, the first time you saw them, you would think that you wouldn't know, because you had to think that they're... If you're saying it, except to a genius like me, you saying at the beginning of this one, I don't believe this, means that you didn't recognize them at first. So now you're like, oh, the accessory genius like me because you've been there for so long. But when you first saw it, that didn't happen.
I'm deploying my most advanced artificial intelligence into the ancient network spanning the Starfall Islands. I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here.
Are you okay, Eggman? Do you need a cough mint there? Do you need a cough mint? Do you need a cough mint? I think he needs a cough mint, guys. I think he needs a cough mint.
Sage is performing at peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Orbot and Cubot. Not only is she taking control of the Ancients network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it!
I mean, sure, back on Chronos Island she was annoying. She's Sonic. Ares. A bit Chaos, she was just harsh at the end there. Oh no, she's been quite calm. So, yes, from the time of this Eggman log, she could have been attacking me. But now, not so true, Egghead.
Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans. Phooey. She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control.
I wonder what it is, because yes, she can anger them towards Sonic. With Giganto, she angered it to look at Sonic and then try and stomp him out. Ares Wyvern was just flying around, well, spawned for some reason. I'm not sure how it spawned, but spawned out of thin air, was gonna go about his business, and then Sage was like, hey, get over here, you! And then Titan got angry at us. If Sage didn't anger Wyvern, I think we wouldn't have fought it. And he was just gone over the island, just gone. And then Knight, I'm not sure how she angered it, because once again, he just appeared.
Sage keeps running the numbers by me and it's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the Ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing it on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm a genius. Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic.
And how many times have I told you, Egghead, throughout these 15 Eggman logs? 3 times now, I think? You don't want to do that. It's never ended well for you. Don't think just because A is better than B solution and it's going to change anything. No, it's still going to end up with the same outcome. You're going to fail. Don't bother.
Sage has been crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program. a personable program. I wonder if she has a preference.
Eggman, are you okay? Are you okay there, bud? I don't know how to feel about this. But okay.
I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. But I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now?
I wonder.
Sage told the funniest joke during her report. How fast can Sonic screw things up? Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. I tell you, she's a chip off the old block. Well, for a program, I mean. It's not like she's alive, or family, or...
Eggman, you got something to share with the class? And that joke wasn't funny in my opinion.
Who says I can't create life, huh? a bunch of proteins pumping together. Anyone could do that. A true genius does it with code and electrons. And if I did create life, she would be brilliant, loyal, and perfectly effective. And you know why? Because her dad is a genius, that's why.
Okay, Egghead. So you say, okay, you can't. Who says you can't create life? Okay, a bunch of protons. Yeah, that's technically true. I'm not sure how you would get the protons on their own to create a whole human being, but okay. And the true geniuses of code and next ones. Yep, okay. Your ego is showing you through there. And if I did create life, why did it have to be a she? I know you're talking about Sage, but we're assuming here that you're not talking about Sage. Why did you have to specify it had to be a she? Why was it she and not they? They would be brilliant and loyal and perfectly effective. Okay, I understand you're creating life, but where you worded it makes it sound something weird in my head.
Sonic's on the island. Of course Sonic is on the island. I can't remember the last time I had a good night's scheme without him ruining it. Still, for a purely organic creature, obtaining Mach 1 of his own volition is impressive. I'm man enough to admit that.
Are you sure about that, Egghead?
It's Sonic who named me Eggman. Except the joke's on him. I embraced the name. I made it my own. His mockery is now a name feared across the ages. I'm not going without Baldy McNose again, so my dignity has limits.
Okay. How about we call you Dr. Evil Robotnik? Not ring you well? Okay.
It appears Amy Rose has been dragged into the mix. Clever girl. Tenacious. She's come a long way since being an easy pawn in my schemes to ensnare Sonic. It seems like she had some trouble finding herself. But when you hang around with someone with as big an ego as Sonic, self-identification has to be a challenge.
What's that supposed to mean, Egghead? What's that supposed to mean?
Knuckles is here too. What a rube. That hair trigger of his is a problem. But also a boon when I can get him to go off in the right direction. Wait, if he's here, that means the Master Emerald is unguarded. Its power will be mine. Oh, no wait. I'm stuck here.
Yeah, you can't do much supposed to mean there, can you? Can you?
Sonic's here, so it's no surprise Tails is too. It's a pity. Young Power has a keen mind and loads of potential. Yet he's fixated on worshipping Sonic. And again, maybe that's for the best. Given all the trouble he gave me in Station Square and on the Ark, I think I'd prefer him wasting his potential lingering in Sonic's shadow.
How dare you diss Tails? How dare you diss our boy Tails, Egghead? I thought you saw him as an equal. But I see your true colors now.
Would you like to
No thanks, Big. Thank you for allowing me to stand there whilst I assume just putting some headphones on and listening to those logs. Or are you giving them to me one by one? Anyway, that took longer than I expected. Yeah. So, I'm gonna make my way back on over to the Chaos Emerald, and then we can hopefully this time actually do this final episode. Or did I say it was the final episode? I think I did say it was the final episode at the beginning of this. So, my bad, I misspoke, because ain't no way, unless I split up, but I don't think that will be enticing on the, for you to view. So, I'm gonna make my way on over to the Chaos Emerald. Then I'll end this episode. So, if I did say this episode is gonna be the final one, I apologize. I did not realize how long it would take me to go through those Eggman logs. If I just went through them one by one, let them speak, then maybe we'd be close. But with every time me saying something regarding what's just been said, then yeah. Okay. So, thank you for watching, and next episode will be the final episode of the main story. I am 1000% sure on that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the finale of Sonic Frontiers main story. Goodbye.